What's up, you guys? And welcome back to another episode of your favorite
Aunties
Aunties podcast. What it do, baby?
Hey, friend.
Where have you been?
I am really hesitant. I know I used to be saying excited. I am hesitant to have this conversation.
Yeah.
We are going to have a very vulnerable episode. I mean, we're always vulnerable and transparent, but this is like a little bit of deeper level because we're going to talk about our flaws and insecurities.
Yeah. I know some of you all are like, y'all have flaws?
You're perfect.
You have insecurities? And that's what keeps us human. You know, that's what keeps us human. So that's why we're talking about this. But no, y'all, like, all jokes aside, we do have some flaws. And we do have some insecurities, and we want to make sure we talk about them simply because not everybody wants to talk about those things or even acknowledge that they have them. So we want you all to know that it is okay. We want to make sure that we always let you know that expressing yourself and how you feel is okay.
Before we get into it, for those who are joining us, October 12th.
I love that segue.
Where are we going to be?
Atlanta.
We're going to be in Atlanta, and time is really winding down. I'm sorry I had to pause right there because I know somebody going to say they didn't know.
Yeah.
Time is winding up to buy those tickets to get to Atlanta. It's going to sell out. It's going to be amazing, though. Literally, what they say is going to be like a movie, honey.
Yeah, honey.
We have such a good time. The energy is going to be amazing. If you're not in Atlanta, get to Atlanta October 12th. Kick it with the aunties. Last opportunity in 2024. Y'all talking about come to my city, come to my city.
Right.
We're not coming in 2024.
I'm going to let you know that right now.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep 100 with you.
I ain't going.
We're not coming in 2024. This is our last spot that we're doing. It's a big show so that all of y'all can come. So if you're nearby, even if you're not nearby, come on into Atlanta. We got some tickets for not too bad of a price at all. We're flying in as well. So come to Atlanta. The aunties take ATL. Let's come and show out and do our thing. And just enjoy our time together.
In your fashions, honey.
Yeah. So anyways, yes. Okay, back to it.
Hey, friend.
Yeah.
You said something that was, I don't know if you really understand how powerful it was.
Oh, what'd I say?
You shared with me something that Archbishop said. And he was just talking about being at the pool.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that thing just, the revelation of that,
it blessed me.
It really blessed me.
Yeah.
So what I'm talking about is one of her apostles' pastor ended up talking about the pool of Bethesda and how we, talk about this man who was at the pool, not realizing that there were other people at the pool as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And when he used that, saying that we're all at the pool, meaning, no, we all have ailments. And it's just sometimes other people's ailments, you can see them before everybody else's. But, we are all in that same place, needing the grace of God, needing God's healing, needing God's hand. Like, we're all needing him to dip us in that water, put us in that water to make us whole. So when we talk about like how we have flaws and insecurities, we're at the pool of Bethesda right along with you. Like we are going through some stuff too. Yeah. And we still have work to do within ourselves. So I don't want you all to think that we have it all together because we don't.
We've learned some things, and that's what we try to share on this platform is the things that we've learned, but we have not arrived. And even the things that we've learned, we have not learned it all.
Hello.
I think that the biggest thing, the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So as you keep learning, you realize, okay, I learned something, but now that I learned this, I see how much more I have to learn. We're just able to come to this place and be transparent and let you know, hey, I went through this and I learned this, but that does not mean we have arrived.
Hello.
We have not arrived at all.
What makes you comfortable right now? A little apprehensive, but what makes you comfortable to talk about insecurities and flaws?
Because I just know how relatable it is.
Right.
And I know how much of an impact it would have made on me to have somebody say, hey, I'm struggling with this.
Yeah.
And I feel like more times in life, we're trying to put our best foot forward. We're trying to come as our best selves. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but then a lot of times when that's all you do, people don't know like what's going on underneath that. And then because they don't know, they assume that there is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people come to this platform and say, oh, I'm so glad y'all talked about this. Oh, I'm so glad that y'all are opening up this conversation. I didn't realize somebody else was going through that. I felt like I was alone. And so this is the places where we can really get in and be like, no, you're not alone.
Right.
We're in this with you. Like, we're still working on things. We still have flaws. We still have insecurities. And we're all in this together.
Yeah. When you think about a flaw, what do you feel like you would consider a flaw of yours?
In what category? Because I feel like we're flawed in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, like it could be a physical flaw. It could be an emotional flaw. Like it could be a lot of different things. Let's see. I can list you physically easily. Like a lot. I've always really struggled with body image.
Yeah.
Because I don't come from a place of being like naturally thin. You know what I mean? And coming up in the 90s, it was just probably like mid 90s, late 90s was when it kind of started flipping over where like thick was in.
Yeah.
Because before then it was kind of like, oh, you know, your thighs shouldn't touch. And like, it was kind of like that aesthetic, the model runway aesthetic. And I did not fit that. Like to this day, I'm very insecure about my thighs. I have very large thighs. I cannot comfortably cross my legs. And it's like, I can laugh about it, but it be making me feel insecure. Like when certain things, like we have a photo shoot and they're like, oh, I'm like, I can't, not comfortably. Like I will look uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about it, but I like, it be making me feel some kind of way.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely. Even when I look at us, when I watch the episode back, if you look at the size of my thigh compared to the size of your thigh, I look humongous.
But it's so crazy because when we be watching the episode, when we watch the episodes back, and I just look at you, I look at your thighs and be like, girl, you look like you sitting on something. And it's just like, but I think about it, and I'm thinking from like an empowered standpoint. Like I'm looking at you and like you are it. Because I'm like you're saying, oh, like my thighs are big. I don't have big thighs, but I'm wide. Like my frame is wide, but my thighs never like fill anything out. And I don't like that. Like when I be looking at you, how you fill clothes out, I'm like, I really wish that my body looked like that. And it's crazy because that is, you know, that's how people are. Like we'll always look at somebody else's body like, oh, I wish it looked like that. And I'm looking at you, I wish like, these pants are swimming. They just look like this. I'm sitting down.
Baby,
but
I barely
like,
got these on.
No,
I was a little concerned.
We went back there changing, and you were like, "Oh, okay, they can."
I was, you know, it's hard to find pants. It's hard to find. Everything has to have stretch to it.
Yeah.
That's why jeans are not comfortable. Like you will not see me wearing jeans a whole lot.
Yeah.
And if I am wearing jeans, they have a lot of stretch in them because it's just not comfortable.
No, because so your thing with jeans or pants, I'm like that in the waist part of it. I have a waist. My waist is somewhere to be found. Like it's right there. So I have to fit jeans or buy pants from my waist. And now my legs, and a lot of times stuff is very loose on my legs because my waist.
That's so funny.
It is incredibly existent. Right. I know it's the opposite.
Thighs, and then it'll be looser in the waist.
Yeah, because you don't have one.
I got one. But my thighs it's really hard to find stuff that fit right. And it's hard to find jeans.
Yeah. So if you have a jean company and you would like to sponsor her, laughing but very serious.
No, very, very serious. No, for real. It's very rare. I have found like one company that fits okay, but a lot of times.
Apple bottom?
Boots with the fur. No. And I was going to say, and then because my thighs rub together, that also makes things very uncomfortable. I carry chafing cream in my like travel bag because if I'm wearing a dress or something, I got to either put shorts on or put some chafing cream on. Or even if I'm wearing pants sometimes, depending on how they fit, I might need to put some on.
No, you blessed me when we went out the country on one of our trips. and you had some thigh glide, I was like, yes, because like my thighs the inner thighs rub together, you know? So I was like, okay, this is, because I hadn't heard of it since then. I mean, but since before then. So you really blessed me with that. Like you let me in on something.
On me.
Oh, okay. You stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready, honey.
That's what I know. Yeah, so that's a big insecurity for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
So, like, when I look at you and I look at your body, I really think you have the perfect body.
Girl, please.
I'm not even joking.
Please.
I'm not even joking. Like, you are curvy. Like, you're legitimately curvy. And I be looking at you like, I really wish that I look like that.
No.
Like, you be putting on, first of all, when you and I have our photo shoots, when we have to turn to the side, I could scream every time. Because you have this bookshelf.
Not bookshelf.
You got this whole table behind you. And mine is not so. It's just straight up and down. Maybe a little curve, maybe a little pooch. And so when we stand like back to back, you just have this mountain between us. And I'm just like, okay. That's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, so that's a thing for me. Like, anytime I try something on and I turn to the side and there's like no butt back there, I'd be like, wow, I'm so glad God gave me a very pretty face and an amazing personality, because body, you know, it's there. It's just, you know.
But you have a very like model-esque body, and I feel like all I can do is smile. Okay? We do our photo shoot. All I got is a smile.
What do you
all I
mean?
got. You have face. You giving face, honey. You know how to pose. You know how to do this. You know how to work your body. You know how to. And I'll just be feeling
because
so insecure. I'll be feeling so, because literally, baby, hand on hip, smile. That's all I got.
Are you kidding me?
That's all I have.
You're being very serious right now.
I'm so serious. And you just be giving it, and I'm like, I'm probably over here just looking like a blob, because
I do that because I had to find my angles. I had to find them.
Well, I need to find mine too.
Because any angle is yours.
No, it's not.
Honey, from the side, killing it. From the front, killing it. Are you kidding me? You got top and bottom. What are you talking about? And then you got the face to match.
No.
You're about to upset me.
My face, no. Oh my gosh. What? No, you be giving face like, ugh. And it'd be so pretty. And I'm like, I wish I could do that. I can't. Like, I just don't have it in me. But like, that camera comes on and you are just like a model. And I'm like, I'm just here smiling.
I'm just here smiling.
That's all I have.
That is wild. That is new information to me.
Yeah.
It's very new information for me.
I always feel like very insecure going into the photo shoot, because I know you finna just like pose me up.
I had to learn my angles, because it's like I'm insecure about standing to the side. So I have to learn how to like do my body a certain type of way to create. And I only have a hip on one side. So like.
Not one side.
No, I do.
No.
I'm not joking. Okay, well, I'll show you later.
Okay.
I have a hip on one side, so I have to like really accentuate that. So that's why I'm always like, and also, I mean, I do model, so like, you know, so that's where it comes in. But this wasn't like an overnight thing. Like,
but imagine going into a photo shoot and you're a regular everyday girl and you're in a photo shoot with a doggone model.
Friend, you're so pretty and you have body.
I never said I wasn't pretty.
I never brought it up for question.
Let's rewind. I never said that.
I'm giving you flowers. I'm like, but you're so pretty, like, and your body is
never
tea.
Said that.
Let me explain something to you. If I had a tail, if I had me some booty back there, I would never walk in the room front.
Girl, shut
I'm backing into everyone. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
I would not know how to act if I had a tail. Like, I would let my backbone slip every chance I get. Like, are you kidding me?
You did, we did.
Hello? You think Megan doing something?
Hello?
Girl, please. Anyway, that is really crazy, because I'm like, when I'm looking at you, I feel like if I went into our photo shoots with your body, y'all would have to tell me, ShaMarian, just go home. Just, that is wild to me. That's why I don't like standing to the side. I hate those poses. And then it's like, and then your booty be sitting up on my back. Like,
wow.
It does. And it be making me so mad. Cause I'm like, I'll be having to tell a photographer, like, hey, help me out a little bit. Like, just give me a little valley or something. Like,
funny.
I'm so serious, though. That's really a thing for me.
That's so interesting.
I used to, and even with my chest, like, I love my chest now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Okay. I love it. I love my chest now. But it took me finally just being like, my chest is here. There's nothing I could really do about it. It's not going anywhere. Because I used to try to cover up and just, oh my gosh. Or like tops having to buy like an extra large or a large just because of my chest. I'd be like, God, dog, I can't buy shirts with the cups in it. Because my cups do not fit.
Do that either.
Whose breast
if it
fit
already
in there?
has the thing made, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I hate that too.
And it's just so annoying because it's like, dang, I wanted to wear this too.
A lot of clothes are not made for us.
Yeah,
like heavier chested women, they're just not made for us.
You told me I had boob blindness the other day,
because you always gonna talk about mine bigger than yours, and they
are. they literally are
blind. They're not. It's proven.
I guess.
I mean, I'm not saying mine's small, but they not the same size or bigger. But I'm not small by any means.
Yeah, I mean, I just be feeling like you giving me a real run for my money. Like,
I'm right behind you, but
nah, you neck and neck. You cup and cup.
No, but yeah, no, that's something. It's an insecurity for me. I don't like mine.
Really?
I never have.
Oh, okay.
I don't like them.
I like mine. They be
and
up.
I feel like they mess up clothes because it's like everything falls out, so it makes you look bigger.
Yes.
So I usually will wear a minimizer.
Yeah.
Which are not the most comfortable.
And they don't minimize nothing.
And they don't really be minimized. And I had one good minimizer and the wire wore out and I haven't gotten another one. And that one did used to like really pull me in pretty nicely. Mm-hmm. But other than that, like I pretty much wear a minimizer all the time because I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I've just leaned into it. Mm-hmm. It just is what it is.
For the longest, I said I'm going to get a lift. And the lift should reduce them as well. But I need a lift too.
I ain't concerned about the lift. Take some off.
Yeah, I definitely want to lift.
Yeah, no, I would definitely do a reduction.
Because I want to go braless. I can't go braless.
Oh, there is no... Well, I can go braless.
I will, but it's not my most confident. Like, I want to just be out and they be up and like, boom.
I can go braless. It's just... And they still gonna stay where they are. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for me
Mine
to be a top heavy.
Firm.
Oh, yeah, no.
Mine are soft. Like
they was. They was.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they're not firm. So I have to wear a bra or it has to be a tight situation that'll
I'm just concerned about jiggle. That'd be my thing. Like mine will stay where they are, they just jiggle. Mm-hmm. Cause I don't mind going braless.
I want to, like, because the older I get, I don't be wanting to wear a bra.
Right.
Or panties. Like,
let's stay right. Hold on. Let's stay right there. Draw's always an option. It's just like
optional.
You're like, I don't know what it was after 30. What are draws?
What I don't like close. As soon as I walk in the door.
No, friend. I don't know how you do it because we'll be on FaceTime.
Yes.
And you will get in the house and I'm just like, how did you wear your clothes?
You're like, friend.
And it's like I've watched you the whole time.
So quick. Baby, as soon as I walk in the door, it's coming off.
Clearly.
Robe me, please.
I'm like, how did you... I'm like, I know I was looking at you the whole time. How did you do this?
As soon... I don't know how people come in the door and just sit on the couch in their clothes. Like, they got on jeans and a shirt and stuff. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You better be glad I wait till I get inside. What?
No, after a long day of work, that bra coming off in the car.
In the car.
I'm not... First, as soon as I lock the door in my car, the bra... is off. If I don't have anywhere to go after I get in the car,
absolutely.
Bra off.
Absolutely.
And depending upon how my hair look under my wig off too. It's hot in Houston. What I need this wig and this bra for?
And let me go.
Hello? I'm tired.
I don't
so are they.
Whom the sun sets free.
It's free indeed.
My God.
Huh? Y'all not gonna talk back. I know we talking good. How many of y'all, we gotta put something in the chat for that one. Like,
I don't know.
Put some cherries in the chat.
No. Oh, Oh, Lord.
If as soon as you get in the car, you say that, bro, put some cherries in the chat right now.
The older you get, baby, I know why them old folks used to walk around in the moo-moos or walk around in the little nightgown, baby. Please.
The least
big
amount.
T-shirt. What?
Take this off me right now.
Right now.
Because I'm tired of it.
I got to be free.
So now that we have talked about that part of it, how do you express your insecurities to somebody that you're with? Do you talk about your insecurities with them?
I will sometimes. Yeah, I will sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times, especially like if you're a woman dating a man, like they don't see the same things that you see
at all.
So even if I do express it, they be like, "Babe, you look fine."
Yeah,
like,
I never questioned whether I look fine.
I didn't even see that. What are you looking at? You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't register with me. So a lot of times I don't bring it up too much because it's like you don't understand.
Yeah,
you just gonna be like, "Oh, girl, you tripping."
Yeah, if you say something, it's gonna make me mad because it's like I know what I see. Don't upset me.
Yeah. Do you?
No, not really. Because it's like I don't need you seeing what I see.
Let me not point it out.
If you ever get mad at me and it come up, I'm hitting you.
Ooh.
And it's gonna be a reflex.
Yeah.
Now we both crying.
I've had, not maliciously, but I dated somebody who was like, "Yeah, you need to lose some of that stomach. Like you need to lose." And it really did hurt my feelings because it's like I already was insecure about. I'm always insecure about my stomach area. I think most women are, unless you just naturally thin and you have a flat stomach already. For those of us who are not, stomach area is usually a problem area for women.
Right.
And so I was already kind of insecure about it, and he was very much into fitness and health and stuff. But he was into that when he got with me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then for us to be together and him kind of point that out, it did kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah. He's long gone. Idiots.
Long gone. Yeah. But then you get with a real man.
Hello.
He like a little meat on you.
Okay. Put some butter on it.
Put some butter on them rolls.
Okay. Honey.
Oh, that's what else I'm a little insecure about is when I'm not working out consistently, I have rolls on the side. I don't like it.
I can understand that, but it's just I just feel like there's always somebody who want to put some butter on them rolls. And it's you're not wrong for being that, because I have rolls too. And I don't like how they necessarily show up, but that's what shapewear is for. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me talk to these young girls real quick. Now, I'm all for body positivity. Mm-hmm. Put you on some shapewear sometime. These young girls, they're not putting on no shapewear.
They don't. Okay.
But hey, you know what? Get it how you live. Yeah. Let me not tell you what to do.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Maybe they just fully embracing what it is. What it is. I miss the days when I didn't wear none. You just put on a dress and go.
And going about your business.
What?
I just like everything to be seamless.
I do too.
I love looking smooth.
Pulled together.
Hello? Mm-hmm. Hello? Okay.
But it's nice when you don't have to wear any. When I was working out super hard, there was a couple times where I was able to wear something without the shapewear, and it was nice. Yeah. To be free.
Because you got body-yaddy. Anyway.
Yeah.
With the insecurities, how do you feel like it shows up in your life?
No, not really. Yeah. I think I do a pretty good job of just keeping it to myself. And then also as you get older, like you were saying with your poses, you just kind of work with it. You know what I mean? And you figure out what works best for you, what looks better, what makes you feel less, insecure, what accentuates what you like. You know what I mean? So no, I don't think so. What about you?
I think the only time it shows up is when I'm just really in that place where I don't think that I look good right now. If I'm on my cycle, is somebody trying to get me to go somewhere and do something, or we trying to have a girls' night or something? I'm not going nowhere with none of my girls right now. Yeah. No, I'll catch y'all next week when I'm not bloated.
I wish that it was more accepting, just because as a woman, your body changes so much from day to day, week to week, based on where you are in that cycle. Yeah. just accepting that and being able to fully embrace that, I wish it was just more talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'll be feeling bad because my stomach is poking out more this week than last week, but it's because I'm PMSing and different things. You know, there's just so much in your body as a woman that you don't have control of. And that'll be the one time we tape and then somebody be talking about your stomach. And it's like, I can't even help this right now. It's not fat. I'm just at a point where I'm retaining water, you know, like, it's just,
we've thrown away entire episodes.
Yeah, because of that stomach.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear it.
Let me explain something to you. There was one day we taped and I thought we both looked good. And you know,
emphasis on thought.
She got the reels back from the episode, and she was just like, "Friend, I'm gonna just tell you right now, it's something going on in our stomachs. You know, it's not looking right."
Yeah.
And I was having a bad week that week, you know, and it was a bad day.
That right now.
And I just simply told her, I said, I don't need this right now.
Yeah.
We scrapped the episode.
We sure did. And it was a good episode too.
It was.
Scrapped it. Because you got to protect your mental health.
Hello? Because I was like, if somebody else talks about, and especially where I was right then and there, right, I was like, I don't need y'all talking about my body. Because the internet, they are savages. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, before I have to talk about your granny who on dialysis, I just can't. Because let me explain something to you. I don't go bothering people. I really don't. But anyway, sometimes you catch me on the wrong day. You go low, I'm going to go lower.
People are mean. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just wish things were more accepting. Like, everybody's not thin. Everybody's not thick. Everybody's not this. Some people got a little bit, you know, a little bit more in the stomach area. You got a little bit more in the thigh area. And so to have somebody point out your flaws, it's like, you don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know if that's like my deepest insecurity. And now here you go making a joke about it. That's why I don't really, if you know me, I don't really talk about people in the way that they look or like joke about the way that they look to them. Because it'd be a joke to you, but you don't know how they feel about that. Right. And I've been in that place before where like it was an insecurity of mine and then somebody's just laughing and joking about it and it's like, haha, but like I feel bad about that. Right. You know? So you gotta be careful what's funny to you and stuff. Like that don't mean that it's funny to the other person.
You're right. You're really right.
Yeah.
You gotta be very, very mindful.
Be sensitive. Be very sensitive.
It's definitely helped me be less critical. Mm-hmm. Especially now that we have a show. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot to sit in front of some cameras.
It does.
And then put yourself out for the world because the thing about it is, it's one person. If one person says something bad, okay, cool. But the internet, they're like real bullies and they see one person said something bad about you. Okay, that's my clearing to say something bad. Now you have this whole slew of like hate comments about your body. And it's like, first of all, I'm not even talking about anything to incite you to be upset.
Insult.
Yeah.
You don't agree with what I'm saying, but you're going to talk about the way I look.
Right.
That has nothing to do with what I said.
You're like, well, maybe if you hit the gym, who says I'm not in the gym?
Thank you.
Right. Who says that?
There's an influencer that I follow, and I follow her specifically because she's been working out for years, and she's a fitness influencer, but she's not like super muscular, super thin. Like, she just has a natural body, but she lifts weights, and that's what happened to me when I was lifting. Like, I wasn't super muscular, but I was just kind of toned, but I was still thick, and like that's real life. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like photoshopped or photo tuned, and all of this stuff, and then y'all want to. Whatever it is. Clearly, I don't use it. Like, and people have surgery and stuff. Nothing against surgery.
Right.
But I can't compare to that.
Right.
And it's like, even like following some people who are fitness influencers who is like, you had surgery.
Yeah.
But you want to be a fitness influencer. Like, granted, you do got to work out to keep it, but still, you had a head start.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to your head start.
And shout out to it. Nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying, like, when you're looking at it as a person thinking about your own body insecurities, you have to take that into account.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then people just project.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you can be in the comments talking about me and what they got going on, but there's something about you that you are not all the way
profile picture.
Hello?
They don't have a profile.
You got to do it from your Finsta.
Yeah. No, that's very true. I know we have just a few minutes left, but I did want to talk about some other insecurities. Like, do you have any like mental, emotional, other types of things that you deal with?
I do. It more so, I think my insecurities show when we have to do stuff work-wise. Because like there are certain things that I want to get done or I want to make sure it's happening. And if I'm having a difficult time, I like get insecure about it because I don't want you to think that like you're having to do everything or that I'm not capable or like so that kind of stuff really gets to me. Making sure I'm like helping enough or if I'm adding enough value to what we're doing. That's where I find myself being my most insecure.
I'm the opposite. So I feel very confident in completing tasks and running business and all of that. When it comes to the personality, the interaction, the needing to be outgoing and just like whatever, like that's my insecurity because it's not necessarily my strong point. Like I feel like I've, church wise, would teach and stuff like that. Or speak or do like motivational type things or speak to a group of kids or something like that, but I think that I'm so successful here because literally I'm talking to my friend. But other than that, like everybody knows I'm very introverted, and so sometimes I just want to make sure that I'm adding enough personality on my end to the show. You know what I'm saying? Especially because a lot of times I'll come in with like the depth or with the, you know what I mean? But I don't want to be all depth. I want to, show personality too because, I'm fun and all that stuff. My more animated conversations are like one-on-one or a small group. But like big group I tend to shrink. Yeah.
And that's crazy because I just know, obviously, because I spend so much time with you, I get to see your personality. And I'm like, I don't even think that you're not showing it here. I just think that we just have two different personalities and things just show up differently for the two of us. But I'm like, you definitely show animation. You're definitely funny. But I understand what you're saying as far as like you come in with depth or you do this and you do that. I'm like, I get that. But
I don't want to be pigeonholed. Like I have depth and like I have a lot to offer when it comes to like wisdom and advice and stuff like that. But I don't want to be pigeonholed into that, like, because I do have fun and I do have animation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just have to make sure that I'm showing it in different spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want anybody to ever think like, oh, well, Nia's just a serious one. It's like, y'all don't know.
I know. And that's probably what it looks like to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm the serious one. Like, all right, I got to come in with the serious moment.
Like,
and it's crazy. And also the emotional side, because I'm not super emotional.
I am.
And you are.
Yeah.
So there's ways in which we are polar opposites that I just want to make sure that I'm still showing up in that area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely, like, if I'm having, like, a hard time, you are very, like, you be wanting to be there.
Don't cry.
What am I don't know.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Wait, why are the waterworks coming? Like, no, you're really just supportive. Like, you're really, really supportive. If I'm like having a hard time emotionally, ew. If I'm having like a hard time emotionally or what have you, like you really are there. You like, what help do you need? Like, what do you? You offer the shoulder, but you also offer like practicality.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, that's sometimes for me, like even when we taped that one episode, I was like, dang, friend, you talked a lot. But I wasn't saying you talked a lot. It was just like, okay, Nia, like make sure that you also insert, it doesn't have to be a natural break. Like go ahead and let them know you have something to add to that subject as well. Like sometimes I have to make sure. And we have certain episodes where it's like, man, you in your element. This was your day. You know what I'm saying? Then we have some episodes where it's like, man, I'm in my element. This was my topic. Like I was going. You know what I mean? But just like being mindful of those things, I always try to pay attention to.
No, but when other people be trying to be too mindful, like there was one day I was like, Nia, were you okay?
I know. And see, that's the thing. Like it made me upset because it plays on that insecurity of like, was I not emoting enough? Like, you know what I mean? But.
And I was looking at it, I'm like, bro, she was fine. Like, like, what more do you want from me?
Because it's not that I want to be someone other than who I am.
Right.
I just want to make sure that it's coming across. And sometimes you have to do a little bit more camera wise for that to come across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still want to be authentic for sure. Because there are people in our audience like you. And there's people in our audience like me. And so I love for them both to feel seen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know that that's what's given us so much success is because we sit here and we talk to each other and we're just open and honest. And like you say all the time, we're two best friends who are having a conversation with each other and the cameras are rolling.
Yep.
Yeah, we talking to y'all, but I'm talking to my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've shared so much about myself because I'm doing it with somebody that I know cares about me.
Makes it easier.
Yeah, because I'm comfortable with you, it just I automatically will say certain things more than what I be wanting to say sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's just because my defenses are down because I'm with somebody who can defend me.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, friend. For sure. Well, I think this is it's a safe space. That's why I'm like, okay, I think we can talk about this.
Yeah.
The things that I know I'll only speak for me. Things that I talked about today, I don't really talk about. I just kind of deal with them internally. I don't even tell you about them when I'm feeling insecure or whatever.
I never would have known that.
Yeah, but it's important to talk about. So now you know. And so then you can be sensitive in those areas, or you can be encouraging in those areas, or whatever is needed. But you don't know. People don't know unless you communicate it. It's just hard to communicate.
Yeah. Because you don't know what somebody is going to do with your vulnerability.
You don't know.
And once you give somebody the keys to that, you don't know how if they're going to lock it away or if they're going to open it wide up for everybody else to say something.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's important what you do with somebody's vulnerability, because you might be the reason why somebody continues to open up or when they shut off for the rest of their lives.
That's very true. That's very true. Be a safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully you guys feel like this is a safe space for you all as well. We want to make sure that we encourage you to know that you're not alone in your self-love journey. You're not alone in your mental health journey. You're not alone in any of this journey of life. She and I, when we first met, kind of felt like we were in alone places, but we recognized through having conversations with each other that we weren't. And it's so beautiful. So hopefully when we have conversations like this, it just makes you know that you're not alone and that you're comfortable enough to share things in the comments and to find a friend like we found each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys. Well, I'm sure we'll touch on this again.
Yeah.
Because it's some more things.
Yeah.
Plenty of flaws to go around, baby. Plenty of them to go around. But until next time, we want to just thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of
Your Favorite Aunties podcast. Bye.